Okay, so this is a flip through slash mini deck review of this old but gold tarot deck, the Tarot Illuminati. I just ordered this and I received it a couple of days ago from bookdepository.com. And the reason why I ordered it is because I want to partner it with my Tarot Apocalypses. This is the first deck that was released, and then eventually Eric Dunn released another deck, which is the Tarot Apocalypses. This is the kit. It has a companion book, however, there is a different and a more substantial guidebook that Los Carabeo is selling for this deck in particular. Now, I'm sure you've seen a lot of reviews. However, I just want to share my outtakes onto this deck because I'm very appreciative of the hard work that the artists have put into creating this deck. So again, this is Tarot Illuminati, created by Eric Dunn, and the companion book, it's created by Kim Huggins. It comes in a magnetic flip box, and again published by Los Carabeo. This is the guidebook. If I'm gonna compare it with the guidebook of the Tarot Apocalypses, this is quite thin, so to speak. It has approximately 157 pages, and it's in full color. So for the major arcana, we have a full representation of the card on this side and a page worth of information about it. For the minor, we have a thumbnail here and then also a page worth of information. This is in full color and the quality of the book is really nice. Now, this is the box and it has a ribbon so that it's gonna be easy to pull out the cards. It has two extra cards, just the title card and another one that advertises the other accessories. There's also a journal for the Tarot Illuminati that is being sold separately, and also a tarot bag wherein you can store the cards if you don't like your cards stored in the box. So let me just remove this and let's proceed with the cards. Basically, the size of the deck is pretty much the same as your other tarot decks available. It's gilded in gold. It's very pretty. However, when I initially got this, the cards are really stuck together, so I need to peel each and every card one by one. Now let's start with the Fool. Very Rider-Waite-Smith with the dog and the sun, also with the bag over there, um, and also the cliff, as if the Fool is about to jump off of it. This is in order. I've been playing with this since yesterday, but I decided to put this in order so that I can present it to you guys that way. We have the Magician, we have all of the suits, we have the swords, the pentacle, the cup, and also the wand, which in this case looks like a staff. And then we have a magician that is reading a spell book, perhaps. In this case, it's called the Alchemist. This is the High Priestess card, very pretty. She looks like a woman of power. And speaking of a powerful woman, look at the Empress. It also has the other components such as that stream of water over there, the grass, the green trees. And this is a very powerful man, the Emperor, holding a globe with a cross. Symbol of Aries, the ram, and also the Ankh, the Egyptian symbol. We have the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, the Strength card with the Infinity symbol, the Hermit. This is one of the most beautiful Hermit cards I've ever seen. The Wheel of Fortune. We have the Sphinx, an eagle, basically all of the components, and I think this one is Anubis. The Justice card, but in this case, she doesn't have a blindfold. But she's still carrying the sword and the scale. The Hanged Man, with what looks like a halo. Ooh, this Death card, done very well. Good job to the creator of the deck. For the Temperance card, the Devil. This reminds me of Cersei's from the movie 300. The Tower. Burning tower struck by a lightning. The Star. And yep, there is partial nudity, but of course it's done in a tasteful manner. The Moon with the crustacean and then a wolf and a domesticated dog, the two pillars. The moon even has a face on it. The Sun with the creepy baby, but then an even creepier person onto the face of the sun. Judgment with an angel and these beings being called. And the World. So let's proceed with the minor arcana. We have the Ace of Wands. Let's start with the Suit of Wands first. The Two of Wands. I think each and every suit has a specific cultural influence, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure. This one looks a bit Arabic, if I'm not mistaken, or Persian maybe. The Seven of Wands. I am a big fan of Eric Dunn, and I'm looking forward to more decks from him. I love his art style, and I hope he wouldn't deviate from it in his future works. I have the Ten of Wands. And instead of the pages, what we have here are princesses. Have the prince. I think this is Persian. Have the queen and the king. Now we have here the Suit of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Three of Cups. And I think Cups is more on European, probably English or French. As evident in what these characters are wearing. This is my favorite princess card, the Princess of Cups. And so as the Prince of Cups or the Knights in the typical Rider-Waite-Smith deck. We are now in the Suit of Swords. This one also looks a bit European, probably more on the northern part of Europe. Or maybe French as well. I think the previous suit is English and this one is French. I'm not really sure, don't quote me on that. I'm not an expert when it comes to world history, but if I remember it correctly, or maybe this is just based from my own recollection, that's how I see these characters. Or maybe it's the other way around. This one is English and the previous one is the French inspired suit. I don't know. Now we are going to proceed with the suit of Pentacles. Now this is Asian. That guy reminds me of a Chinese trader that I used to see in those old Chinese action shows during Sunday morning. I remember those shows when I was a kid. Very popular here in the Philippines. Now, among the court cards, this is my favorite. The King of Pentacles. So, that's it. That's the entirety of the deck. The card stock is really nice, flexible and sturdy at the same time, and of course, like what I mentioned, it's gilded in gold. Very shiny, very pretty to look at, but I guarantee if it's the first time that you'll be taking it out of the box, it is stuck together. And also, if you're gonna take a look, there is a bit of damage on this card because it got stuck, but it's okay. It's not a deal breaker for me. I still prefer to look at the cards or the deck on a wider perspective and to appreciate the art. That's the main reason why I purchased the deck. So yeah, like what I mentioned, it's not a deal breaker for me. I'll just put it back inside, and that's it for tonight. That is the Tarot Illuminati created by Eric Dunn and the companion book by Kim Huggins. Thank you for watching and have a great evening, everyone. Goodbye.